This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Good evening, Philippines. Welcome to General Assignment, now on Season 9. On the show this evening, Pocholo Reyes, President and CEO of NTT Data Philippines Incorporated. Let's talk about the trends in the ICT industry, the challenges, the opportunities, and the new directions with the new administration. I'm your host, Miguel Hill. Good evening, Poch. Can I call you Poch?
Yes, good evening, Miguel.
Mr. Poch Reyes is President and CEO of NTT Data Philippines Incorporated. So we're going to talk about the ICT, Information and Communications Technology industry, sometimes simply referred to as IT, Information Technology. But I think it's the more correct term now is ICT because it's really branched out.
More broader than just IT.
Okay, Poch. We have a new administration, and with new administrations come new policies. New policies, new directions. Some administrations give a special attention to a particular industry in favor of other industries to the detriment of other industries. Now, the head of the Department of Information Communications Technology is an industry stalwart in the person of Attorney Rudy Salalima, a friend of ours from way back. But of course, he used to work for a telco. Now, the jury is still up how he's going to perform as Secretary of the DICT. So, this early, since you're an industry insider yourself, ano yung naririnig nyo? Ano yung thrust ng Duterte administration for the ICT industry?
Okay, well, let me begin by saying that now more than ever, the ICT industry here in the Philippines is growing at a really
geometric
fast
okay.
pace. And I'm really hopeful about the plans and programs of the new administration as far as improving the ICT and having a really solid ICT agenda because there are two sides into it. The one side is playing catch up on so many things such as ICT infrastructure. The internet services will have to be improved drastically in the next few years for us to be able to catch up with our neighboring countries. And really, not only to provide fast internet facilities for consumers like us, but really to help fuel the growth and support the ICT requirements of both retail customers and corporate customers.
Okay, since we're still talking about the industry as a whole, has the new administration, the new leadership of the ICT, come up with something concrete, something in black and white, something on paper that has been sent or circulated in the industry to more or less signal what sort of importance the current administration will be giving to the industry? Will there be support of any kind from the government side? Will they? Is this something that they expect that will simply take care of itself? Because there are administrations that have that sort of attitude that this is an industry that can survive on its own. So hands off sila. Pero etong bago.
Well, to begin with, I think us now having a formal DICT or department really focusing on ICT says a lot of things. I know this was ratified during the last administration till end, but the new government right now has really put a lot of things in motion to really help build the ICT infrastructure. One would be, and I know it, and I'm sure you've seen it, it's in the news lately about expanding the bandwidth or internet capacity here in the Philippines. So it's I'm really hopeful and looking forward to the progress that the new administration will, and the focus that the new administration will put into ICT.
Okay, there are those who say that under the past administration, the immediate past administration, the industry thrived, but it thrived on its own.
Right.
Things were rather flat. And unlike in the Arroyo administration, when the whole idea of a BPO, business process outsourcing, was very new. It wasn't only very new, it was an infant at that stage. So it received a lot of support, and by the end of that 9-year period, the industry was well on its way, in fact competitive with other countries like India, at least in voice. No, I think we beat them in the voice side of it. What does the industry need now? What kind of support from the government side, of course, does the industry need now?
Well, several things. Apart from just infrastructure, it's the policies and programs that really help promote and help businesses thrive here in the Philippines. From the simplest thing, and I know if you look up in the website of the DICT, you'll see some of their major programs, and one of them will be improving turnaround time in processing business licenses.
So
really
pagpapabilis
dealing with
ng
the
mga
different institutions
lisensya.
here.
Okay.
So ease of doing business really is something I know from the past administration until today is a very important area that they need to focus on to help to attract, not only encourage domestic companies to really accelerate their business, but also attract foreign investors.
Okay, medyo Tagalogin daw natin for the consumption of our viewers in the provinces.
Okay.
Itong ICT nung 1990s, yung BPO, halos wala pa ito eh.
Yes.
Parang this was something that everyone was expecting would happen at some point when the whole electronic cottage would come into fruition. Pero itong ICT, this was early 20th century, doon nagsimula. Pero now we have a lot of call center jobs, and it's not just a small thing. Pero napakalaki na, ang daming mga at bata pa yung maraming mga nakakuha ng trabaho. So napaka-importante na at parang almost like the OFWs, wherein our economy cannot do without. Itong BPO, parang we cannot do without it anymore. So nakikita mo ba itong mga trabaho sa mga call centers na marami nakakuha, mga kabataan eh. Ano?
Right.
O yung mga, anyway, from kabataan to retirees, pwede, basta they can perform. Ito ba ay magpapatuloy na lumaki, lumago?
Yeah. Well, the BPO industry, as per last report, is about $11 billion here in the Philippines.
Annual?
Annual.
Oh, $11 billion ang kinikita sa mga BPO.
Yeah. And nakikita ko dito, this will, it has sort of flatlined because marami tayong mga competition ng mga ibang countries. But we're just so fortunate na tayo yung #1 English-speaking country. And marami level of education dito ay maganda. Kaya tayo yung naka-develop ng ganitong industry. But moving forward, ang mga trends ngayon is more on leaning towards mga KPO or knowledge-based back office solutions. Ito yung mga tipong hindi lang answering calls of mga customers inquiring products or asking for customer support. But ito yung mga trabaho na involves, for example, engineering work, accounting work,
mga tech support,
mga advanced technical support.
Okay, kung gusto nyo, pinag-uusapan natin yung ICT industry, kasama na dyan yung business process outsourcing, yung mga call center, at yung mga bagong kahalintulad na mga trabaho na maaring pasukin o maraming pakinabangan natin sa mga susunod na panahon. Kaya if you want to take part in our discussions, you can text your questions or reactions to mobile number 0947 0947-087-3796. It's flashing on your screens. 0947-087-3796. Pakisama na lang at least yung first name nyo, kahit na hindi na yung apelido kung ayaw nyo, at kung taga saan kayo so we can gauge our reach. Pinag-uusapan natin, napaka-importante, lalo na sa mga kabataan ngayon, maghahanap ng trabaho, no, yung ICT industry, BPO. Maraming na nakikinabang dyan. Dyan sa, okay. Dati, napag-usapan natin, sinabi mo, Poch, na yung answering service lang, yung
help desk.
Pagalingan lang ng accent, meron na silang sariling accent,
right.
Yung mga sa call center. Pero ngayon, KPO na.
Process outsourcing.
Knowledge na. So, kailangan, meron na rin meron ng alam. Kunyari, engineer,
on engineering,
sa
accounting, medical transcription, legal transcription.
So, pag tumawag sa'yo, kailangan hindi na puro hi, hello ka lang, kung hindi, meron ka ng alam on the technical side.
Yeah, on the technical side. Not
At
only
mas malaki bayad doon.
Not only, yes, as you go to the more advanced level, mga advanced level ng mga activities on the knowledge base, of course, yung mga salaries doon are mas mataas than the commoditized voice services.
So, paano ba nakakalanding ng trabaho dyan? Is it a matter of yung looking for the reading the classifieds, or some of these jobs can be searched,
right,
or can be discovered by way of the internet also, di ba?
Yeah. So there's maraming mga paraan ngayon. To begin with, maraming mga jobs available out there in the market across the industry, from voice to non-voice or KPO type of services, and including IT services, something that we haven't touched on previously. But to look for the jobs, you can do the traditional searching on ads. But ngayon, sa panahon ngayon, mga uso ngayon are mga social networking sites, katulad ng mga LinkedIn, to look for and to publish jobs and look for candidates.
So yun ang bago natutunan natin ngayong gabi, KPO, Knowledge Process Outsourcing. Bago na pala yan na pwedeng magbigay ng trabaho.
Yes.
O bagong job opportunities,
yes,
na mas mataas. Nandun pa rin naman siguro yung ordinaryong call centers.
Right.
Pero meron ng level up, ika nga.
Level up.
Level up, at syempre level up din yung sahod.
Yes.
Okay. Pero do we have, kasi the infrastructure is one thing, pero do we have the manpower, the local knowledge, the local brains to support the changes, not just the changes, but the developments in the industry? Yung mga tech support. Mamaya, di-discuss natin yung service ng inyong kumpanya.
Right.
So, that requires more brains, no?
Yes.
And more expertise, more education.
Yeah.
So, do we have it here?
So I think, well, the quick answer to that is the demand has really increased over the years. And the number of graduates, ngayon sometimes kinakapos eh. And so some companies, what they do,
Kinakapos.
ang ginagawa nila is they take in fresh graduates, no matter what background, and really set up a boot camp to prepare them for work. Depende sa type of services that they will be providing.
So, yung kahit medyo hilaw pa,
Yeah.
sila na nagtuturo. Anyway, if you want take part in our discussions, the number to text is 0947-087-3796. General assignment will be right back after a few reminders. Don't go away.